Did you know that more than 70 million men around the world are silently suffering from an enlarged prostate? A condition that seems simple, yet it can destroy a man's quality of life in ways few ever imagine. It begins with sleepless nights from having to wake up multiple times to urinate, then slowly turns into discomfort, urinary retention, fatigue, and finally, the collapse of physical strength, mental health, and confidence. I have met countless men like this throughout my 20s. 5 years of work, 168 a year. The old man once told me, "Doctor, I used to be strong. I loved fishing and gardening, but now, even the thought of urinating scares me." That sentence has stayed with me for years because no one deserves to live in such silent fear. Most men only hear about prescription drugs and surgery, two costly and risky options that often only address the symptoms, not the root cause. But few know this. A natural, more effective, and safer solution lies right within our reach, in the foods we eat every day, right at the local grocery store. I am Dr. Sam Wells, a 50-year-old physician specializing in senior health in the United States. For more than 2 decades, I have studied and helped thousands of men improve their prostate health without surgery. And today, I want to share with you a nutritional discovery that could completely transform your prostate health, naturally, safely, and sustainably. Before we begin, I want you to ask yourself, am I truly living in a way that protects my prostate? Or am I unknowingly harming it every single day? And if you care about men's health, I ask you to do one small thing that could make a life-changing difference. Subscribe to the Wellness Unfolds channel and share this video, because your one simple act of sharing today might help a loved one, a friend, avoid an unnecessary surgery, and regain the quality of life they once had. Are you ready to begin your journey toward restoring your prostate health? Then let us uncover this secret together right now. The greatest misunderstanding about the prostate. I want to begin this section with a simple question. Do you believe that an enlarged prostate is a natural part of aging, something that cannot be avoided as we grow older? If your answer is yes, you are not alone. Most of the men I have met over the past 20 years have shared the same belief. They think that after the age of 60, the prostate naturally swells and nothing can be done to prevent it. But the truth is completely different. An enlarged prostate is not a direct result of aging. It is caused by metabolic disturbances and chronic cellular inflammation within the body. Age is only a contributing factor. The real cause lies in how we live, eat, rest, and manage stress every day. One of the most important mechanisms behind this condition is hormonal imbalance. Testosterone plays a vital role in the male body. It helps maintain energy, strength, mood, and sexual function. However, when the body experiences prolonged stress or consumes too much unhealthy fat, sugar, and processed food, an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase becomes overactive. This enzyme converts testosterone into dihydrotestosterone, a stronger but more harmful form of hormone. When dihydrotestosterone levels become too high, prostate cells are stimulated to grow uncontrollably. Over time, the prostate enlarges, compressing the bladder and causing symptoms such as frequent urination at night, difficulty urinating, or the feeling of incomplete emptying. I will never forget one of my patients named John, a 66-year-old man living in Texas. He loved gardening and had always lived an active life. But for 3 years, he had to wake up nearly 6 times a night just to urinate. When I examined him, his dihydrotestosterone levels were twice the normal amount. After adjusting his diet and adding natural foods that inhibit 5-alpha reductase, such as tomatoes, pumpkin seeds, and green tea, he told me after 3 months, "Dr. Wells, I just slept through the night for the first time in years." Besides hormonal imbalance, another equally important factor is chronic inflammation. When the body faces prolonged stress, poor diet, or environmental pollution, it produces inflammatory molecules. Immune cells remain constantly alert, and when this inflammation continues, prostate tissue becomes damaged. Imagine a small fire burning inside your body, slowly consuming healthy tissue day by day. There is also another factor that is rarely discussed but plays a crucial role: oxidative stress. This is the imbalance between free radicals and the body's natural antioxidant defenses. When free radicals increase, they attack cells, damage cell membranes and DNA, and disrupt cellular function. This leads to abnormal cell growth in the prostate, gradually enlarging the organ. Unfortunately, most men are only advised to take medications. These drugs may temporarily ease symptoms and make urination easier, but they do not treat the root cause. I once told a patient, medicine might help you urinate better tonight, but it will not stop your prostate from enlarging tomorrow. The true solution lies in healing from within, starting with diet, lifestyle, and proper nutrition. When you nourish your body, reduce inflammation, and protect it from oxidative stress, prostate cells can begin to heal naturally. You can start with small but powerful changes. Eat more vegetables rich in lycopene, such as tomatoes and watermelon. Drink green tea or pumpkin seed tea. Limit sugar, red meat, and fried foods. Spend at least 30 minutes each day walking or practicing gentle activities such as meditation or yoga. I have witnessed many men who, after a few months of consistent change, showed significant improvement in their prostate health tests. Their PSA levels dropped, their sleep improved, and most importantly, they regained the confidence that aging once took away. The prostate does not deteriorate because of age, but because of how we treat it. When you nourish your body with wholesome foods, reduce inflammation, and release stress, your body responds with healing and balance. Proper nutrition can restore the prostate from within, rather than simply hiding the symptoms with medication. If you find this information helpful, please do not keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the Wellness Unfolds channel and share this video. Your small action today might help another man avoid unnecessary surgery and regain a healthy, free life once again. The biological mechanism of prostate enlargement and recovery. When people talk about prostate enlargement, they often think it is simply a matter of size. But behind that swelling lies a complex series of reactions involving hormones, inflammation, and cell growth. I want you to imagine the prostate as a small garden inside your body. If the soil is toxic, the water is polluted, and the seeds are damaged, that garden cannot thrive. The prostate is the same. To restore it, we must rebuild from the cellular foundation within. There are 3 key biological processes that keep the prostate healthy. When all 3 are in balance, the prostate can naturally reduce in size without medical intervention. First, hormonal balance. As I shared earlier, testosterone is the life energy of a man. It maintains strength, focus, and confidence. However, when too much testosterone is converted into dihydrotestosterone, the hormone becomes a double-edged sword. Dihydrotestosterone stimulates prostate cells to multiply rapidly, gradually enlarging the tissue. This conversion process is greatly influenced by diet and lifestyle. When the body has too much saturated fat, too few vegetables, and too little physical activity, the enzyme 5-alpha reductase, which drives this conversion, becomes overactive. As a result, dihydrotestosterone levels rise and the prostate enlarges. Conversely, when you nourish your body with natural foods that gently inhibit this enzyme, such as pumpkin seeds, tomatoes, fermented soy, or green tea, your body naturally restores hormonal balance without medication or harsh intervention. Simply eating right can help the prostate begin its recovery. Second, reducing inflammation and controlling oxidative stress. Every day, our bodies face millions of free radicals, unstable molecules created by pollution, stress, alcohol, smoking, or fried foods. When free radicals exceed the body's protective capacity, they damage cells, weaken membranes, destroy DNA, and trigger inflammation. The prostate, due to its sensitive location and rich network of small blood vessels, is one of the most vulnerable organs. When inflammation persists, prostate tissue thickens, loses elasticity, and symptoms such as frequent urination, difficulty urinating, or waking up multiple times at night appear. Reducing inflammation does not simply mean taking anti-inflammatory drugs. It means helping the body cool itself down. You can do this by eating foods rich in antioxidants such as natural vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, and selenium. These nutrients are found in leafy greens, fresh fruits, salmon, eggs, and nuts. When the body receives enough antioxidants, prostate cells have the chance to rest, recover, and regenerate. One of my patients, Richard, a 70-year-old man with moderate prostate enlargement, often felt tired and irritable from lack of sleep. After adjusting his diet by reducing alcohol, increasing vegetables, and adding herbal teas, within 2 months, his inflammation markers dropped significantly. He told me, "I no longer feel heavy like before, and my sleep has returned to normal." Third, controlling abnormal cell growth. Prostate enlargement results from excessive cell proliferation. The human body has natural regulatory mechanisms, but under the influence of hormones, inflammation, and oxidative stress, these mechanisms break down. Cells stop listening and multiply uncontrollably, taking up space and causing the prostate to expand. Fortunately, the body can repair itself if given the right conditions. Certain compounds in foods, such as lycopene in tomatoes, isoflavones in soy, and curcumin in turmeric, can regulate gene activity and help cells return to their normal rhythm. When this process is restored, abnormal growth stops and the prostate tissue begins to shrink naturally. Modern science has documented many cases in which the prostate decreased in size without medical intervention, solely through improved nutrition, stress management, and adequate sleep. The human body possesses natural intelligence. It always strives to heal and restore balance, as long as we do not hinder it. If you have watched this far, take a moment to reflect. What does your body need most right now? Medication or gentle restoration from within? And if you believe these insights are valuable, please like this video. Doing so not only helps YouTube recommend it to more people who need it, but also helps aged and older men understand that recovery is possible without long-term drugs or surgery. When all three processes, hormonal balance, reduction of inflammation and oxidative stress, and control of abnormal cell growth, are restored, the prostate can naturally return to its proper size. You do not have to depend on medication. You do not have to fear surgery. With time, proper nutrition, and a peaceful mind, your prostate can gradually regain its natural health. I know you may have lived with this condition for years and find it hard to believe that your body can heal itself, but I have witnessed it many times. And today, I want you to believe that it truly can, because health is not something we lose with age. It is something we can reclaim when we listen to our bodies and care for them the right way. The shocking discovery. The pomegranate. For thousands of years, the pomegranate has been seen as a symbol of vitality, longevity, and renewal. Yet only in recent decades has modern science confirmed what traditional medicine has long understood. The pomegranate can significantly improve prostate health in older men. I want you to imagine this. Every morning, you start your day by eating half a fresh pomegranate. Such a small act, over time, can help reduce inflammation, improve blood circulation, and naturally support prostate recovery without relying on medication. It may sound simple, but it is one of the most profound nutritional discoveries I have ever shared with my patients. 1. Why the pomegranate is called the golden fruit for the prostate. It is not bottled juice or extract capsules, but the whole fresh fruit that holds the most precious compounds. When you open a pomegranate, its juicy seeds contain Punicagen, Elagic Acid, anthocyanins, polyphenols, and flavonoids, powerful substances that can repair cells, reduce inflammation, and regulate male hormones. Industrial pomegranate juice is often heated during sterilization, destroying more than 70% of its bioactive compounds. Removing the seeds and inner membranes also eliminates the areas richest in antioxidants. Therefore, if you truly want the benefits, eat fresh pomegranate or make your own juice, and do not discard the pulp. 2. Punicagen, the compound that prevents excessive testosterone conversion in men. One of the main causes of prostate enlargement is the overconversion of testosterone into dihydrotestosterone. Dihydrotestosterone is a much stronger form of male hormone. In youth, it shapes male characteristics, but after the age of 50, excess dihydrotestosterone stimulates prostate cells to grow uncontrollably, causing swelling and pressure on the urethra. Punicagen, found in high concentrations in the peel and membranes of pomegranate seeds, can inhibit the enzyme responsible for this conversion. As a result, testosterone levels remain stable, and the prostate is not overstimulated. A study from the University of California showed that after 8 weeks of using fresh pomegranate extract, blood levels of dihydrotestosterone dropped significantly, while free testosterone slightly increased. This not only improved prostate health, but also helped men feel more alert, sleep better, and regain energy. 3. Elagic Acid. Calming the storm of inflammation inside the prostate. Every chronic disease begins with inflammation, and prostate enlargement is no exception. When cells are constantly exposed to oxidative stress, free radicals, and toxins from food or the environment, they become damaged, inflamed, and lose control. Elagic acid in pomegranate acts as a powerful natural anti-inflammatory agent. It neutralizes free radicals, protects cellular DNA, and stops the chain reactions that lead to prostate inflammation. Moreover, elagic acid can regulate genes involved in inflammatory responses, allowing prostate cells to regenerate and restore their original structure and function. I once treated a man in his 60s who ate half a fresh pomegranate every day for 3 months, along with a diet rich in vegetables. He reported a significant reduction in nighttime urination, and no longer felt heaviness in his lower abdomen. Upon examination, his prostate size had slightly decreased, without any medical intervention. 4. Anthocyanins and polyphenols. Restoring circulation and detoxifying cells. A healthy prostate depends on good blood circulation. When circulation slows, oxygen and nutrients cannot reach the prostate tissue, causing toxins to accumulate, leading to inflammation and swelling. Anthocyanins and polyphenols in pomegranate improve the elasticity of blood vessels, increase blood flow, and promote cellular detoxification. Clinical studies have shown that drinking fresh pomegranate juice daily significantly enhances pelvic blood flow in men and reduces inflammation markers. When circulation improves, the prostate recovers and supports natural male function, promoting deeper sleep and a refreshed state of mind. 5. Flavonoids. Restoring natural hormonal balance. Flavonoids are antioxidants that regulate the endocrine axis, including the pituitary gland, adrenal glands, and testes. Simply put, they help the body naturally balance male hormone levels without synthetic hormone therapy. As a result, many who regularly eat fresh pomegranate feel more flexible, sleep better, have improved memory, and experience a renewed sense of vitality. Some of my patients even said, "I feel 10 years younger just by eating pomegranate every day." 6. How to use fresh pomegranate correctly to achieve the best results. Choose firm, fresh pomegranates with tight skin. Eat half to 1 fruit daily, depending on size. Chew the seeds thoroughly to release the beneficial compounds stored within the membranes and kernels. If you juice it, drink immediately to prevent oxidation. You can also combine pomegranate with foods rich in zinc, selenium, and natural vitamin E to enhance anti-inflammatory and cell repair effects. When you look at a pomegranate, remember that it is not just a fruit. It is a gift of natural medicine. It symbolizes vitality, renewal, and the body's power to heal itself. If you are over 50, do not wait until your prostate begins to send warning signs. Try incorporating fresh pomegranate into your daily diet, because sometimes it is through the simplest things that you can regain your health, confidence, and the quality of life you truly deserve. The Scientific Pomegranate Protocol. When it comes to restoring prostate health, eating pomegranate is not just a casual act. It requires a consistent, science-based plan to bring real results. Think of the prostate as a small yet highly sophisticated organ where cells constantly exchange information, regenerate, and adapt. Eating just a few seeds occasionally will not supply enough active compounds, resulting in almost no benefit. Based on clinical research and decades of experience treating men over 50, the ideal dosage is 1 large pomegranate per day, about 400 to 500 fresh seeds. However, it should not be consumed all at once to ensure optimal absorption of key compounds such as Punicagen, Elagic acid, anthocyanins, polyphenols, and flavonoids. Divide the fruit into 2 portions, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. It is essential to eat the seeds and chew them well, avoiding the bitter white rind. This is where the highest concentration of bioactive compounds resides, those that regulate hormones, reduce inflammation, and enhance blood circulation. Chewing thoroughly allows the prostate cells to receive nutrients in their most absorbable form, while maximizing antioxidant uptake. To improve absorption, combine pomegranate with a small amount of healthy fat such as avocado, nuts, or olive oil. Fat helps the compounds dissolve and enter the bloodstream efficiently. In addition, supplementing with 500 milligrams of vitamin C is crucial to protect polyphenols from oxidation during digestion, ensuring they reach prostate cells in their most potent form. One common mistake is giving up too soon. You must understand that prostate tissue does not change within days or weeks. The repair process, tissue restructuring, and inflammation reduction take time. To achieve noticeable improvement, the pomegranate protocol should be followed consistently for at least 6 months. During this period, you will gradually experience fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, less discomfort, and a remarkable improvement in overall energy, vitality, and sleep quality. Let me share a real example. A 60-year-old patient used to wake 8 to 10 times per night to urinate. He felt exhausted, tense, and his quality of life was deeply affected. After following the scientific pomegranate protocol, 2 portions daily, combined with healthy fats and vitamin C, after 3 months, nighttime urination dropped to 4 times. After 6 months, his prostate had significantly shrunk. The heaviness in his lower abdomen disappeared, and he slept through the night again. Consistency is key. Fresh pomegranate only works when consumed correctly, in the right dose, and regularly. Sporadic eating or stopping midway will not deliver results. Imagine building a house. You cannot lay a few bricks and expect the entire structure to stand firm. The body works the same way. The prostate needs consistent, proper care to recover. Beyond prostate health, this protocol benefits overall wellness. Pomegranate compounds fight oxidative stress throughout the body, support cardiovascular health, enhance circulation, and strengthen the immune system. It is truly a comprehensive, natural solution that helps men over 50 maintain prostate health and improve their daily quality of life. Most importantly, if you find this guidance helpful, do not keep it to yourself. Share this message with friends and family over 50, as it may help them avoid medications with side effects or even unnecessary surgery. And if you want to learn more about senior wellness, subscribe to the Wellness Unfolds channel to stay informed. Remember, prostate health is not distant or difficult. It begins with small, consistent, and science-backed actions. 1 fresh pomegranate a day. Chew thoroughly. Split between morning and evening. Combine with healthy fats and vitamin C, and maintain for at least 6 months. This is the natural path to restore, sustain, and enjoy the health and quality of life you truly deserve. Are you ready to begin your prostate care journey with fresh pomegranate today? Try it and observe the difference week by week, month by month. I believe that through these small, steady, and science-based habits, you will rediscover your vitality, confidence, and comfort in everyday life. When we talk about prostate health, we are not just relying on clinical experience or personal stories. There is solid scientific evidence that helps men truly understand the mechanisms and effectiveness of natural methods. One of the most remarkable findings in my 25 years of experience is the effect of fresh, whole pomegranate on the prostate. This has been confirmed through many reputable studies worldwide, and I want to share the details with you so that you can see this is not a rumor or marketing claim, but real science. The first study, published in the Journal of Urology, followed 183 men with enlarged prostates for 12 months. Those who ate fresh pomegranate daily showed a 23% reduction in prostate size, while those who did not follow the regimen experienced a 3% increase. This is a significant finding, proving that instead of relying only on medication or surgery, scientific nutritional adjustments can deliver real results. Next, a study published in Phytotherapy Research explored the biological mechanism. Scientists discovered that fresh pomegranate reduced the level of dihydrotestosterone, the main hormone responsible for prostate enlargement, by up to 31%. At the same time, the ability to improve urinary flow increased by 42% compared to the baseline. This clearly shows that the bioactive compounds in fresh pomegranate not only act externally, but directly regulate hormone metabolism, reduce inflammation, and help the prostate function more smoothly. A third study from the International Journal of Impotence Research focused on clinical symptoms, especially the IPSS score, which measures urinary problems caused by prostate enlargement. The results were impressive. Those who ate fresh pomegranate regularly improved their IPSS scores by 47%. Compared to only 12% in the placebo group. This means that not only did prostate size decrease, but daily symptoms such as frequent nighttime urination, weak flow, and difficulty urinating were also significantly reduced, improving quality of life in a meaningful way. Finally, a study published in Cancer Research examined cellular mechanisms. Compounds in fresh pomegranate inhibited up to 78% of abnormal cell proliferation in the prostate and stimulated programmed cell death in enlarged cells. This is important because it explains why the prostate can naturally shrink when following the pomegranate regimen consistently, while also lowering the risk of abnormal cellular growth without invasive measures like surgery. You might ask whether these numbers apply to real life. From my experience treating thousands of men over 50, those who followed the scientific pomegranate regimen, chewing carefully, dividing consumption between morning and evening, combining it with healthy fats and vitamin C, showed noticeable improvements within a few months. Their prostates reduced in size, their sleep improved, their energy and vitality returned, and their overall well-being transformed. Consistency and perseverance are key. Fresh pomegranate is a natural solution, but it must be used correctly, in the right dose, and maintained continuously for at least 6 months. Only then can bioactive compounds reach optimal levels in the body, deeply influencing cellular processes, regulating hormones, reducing inflammation, controlling overgrowth, and restoring prostate function. With such scientific evidence, I want to emphasize that prostate health can absolutely begin with natural food sources. It does not always require medication or surgery. This is living proof that intelligent, science-based nutrition can be a powerful tool to protect men's health after 50. If you are watching this video and find the information valuable, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Wellness Unfolds channel, so that more people can discover this natural, safe, and effective solution. Help your friends and loved ones who are worried about prostate health find a way to heal and avoid unnecessary medical interventions. Imagine that each pomegranate seed you chew carefully, each fruit you eat consistently, is delivering powerful bioactive compounds directly to your prostate cells, helping them heal, reduce inflammation, regulate hormones, and improve urinary flow. This is where science meets nature, bringing better health and quality of life for men over 50. Remember, this knowledge is not just theory. It has been proven by both research and real-world experience. If you apply it correctly, you will notice a difference week by week, month by month. This is your opportunity to take charge of your health through precise, effective nutritional therapy. Let me share a real life story that I have witnessed over years of working with older male patients. It is living proof of the power of intelligent, natural nutrition for prostate health. One of my patients, James, age 67, came to my clinic with severe prostate enlargement, almost 3 times the normal size. He suffered through sleepless nights, waking up 8 times a night to urinate. Each time, his urine flow was weak and difficult to control, constantly disrupting his sleep. His life was dominated by this condition, and surgery seemed unavoidable. When James came to see me, I did not want to rush him into surgery or prescribe medication immediately. Instead, I introduced him to the fresh whole pomegranate regimen, a natural nutritional therapy scientifically shown to reduce prostate enlargement. I carefully explained how to eat it properly, dividing portions between morning and evening, chewing the seeds well, avoiding the bitter white rind, and combining it with healthy fats like avocado or nuts, plus vitamin C to enhance absorption. I also emphasized that this process would take time, at least 6 continuous months, because prostate tissue needs time to rebuild and recover. At first, James was skeptical. He had tried many other methods before, and believed that drugs or surgery were the only real solutions. But I encouraged him to give this natural method a fair chance and to monitor the small changes over time. After just 8 weeks, he began to notice improvements. He was waking up only 4 times a night, and his urine flow became smoother. After 4 months, he experienced deeper sleep and more daytime energy. And the most remarkable change came after 8 months. His prostate size had reduced by 33% compared to his first scan. His sleep had fully recovered. He no longer had frequent nighttime urination, and he regained confidence in his daily life. Even 2 years later, his prostate health remained stable without any medication. His test results stayed normal. His urinary symptoms disappeared, and his quality of life greatly improved. He could enjoy activities, exercise, and family moments without fear or disruption. James's story is not unique. I have seen hundreds of patients who followed the scientific Pomegranate regimen properly, with the right dose, timing, and method, report remarkable improvements. Many reduced their prostate size by 20 to 30% in less than a year, experienced fewer urinary symptoms, and, most importantly, avoided the dangerous side effects of medication and the risks of surgery. From this experience, I want to leave you with an important message. Prostate health can absolutely be protected and improved through natural, scientific, and consistent methods. This is clear proof that eating the right foods, understanding the body's biology, and following a precise nutritional plan can deliver outstanding results, without relying on drugs or invasive medical procedures. If you or someone you care about is facing a similar issue, do not overlook this natural approach. Share this video with friends or loved ones concerned about prostate health so they can discover a safe, effective, and science-backed solution. Sometimes, just one story or one natural method can completely change a life and restore freedom and comfort that once felt impossible. Imagine a life where you no longer wake up multiple times at night, but instead sleep soundly. Wake up energized each morning and enjoy moments with family and friends without limitation. The fresh Pomegranate regimen proves that this is possible, and you can achieve it with consistency and the right approach. Remember, you're choosing natural, scientifically supported methods not only helps you avoid the risks of medication and surgery, but also enhances your vitality, well-being, and spirit, especially after 50. James's story stands as clear evidence that proper nutrition is a powerful, sustainable, and safe therapy. If you find this information helpful, share the video with friends or loved ones over 50. You might help them avoid medication and surgery, and give them a chance to naturally and safely improve prostate health. Also, subscribe to the Wellness Unfolds channel to receive more trusted, science-based health insights for older adults. When we talk about protecting and restoring prostate health, many people often think that simply eating the right foods and supplementing with good nutrients is enough. But in reality, nutrition is only one part of the bigger picture. I want you to imagine your body as a garden. You can use good fertilizer and water it regularly, but if there is not enough sunlight, if the soil is poor, or if weeds overrun it, the plants will struggle to grow. Similarly, your prostate needs a healthy environment to truly recover. First, gentle daily exercise plays an extremely important role. I often advise my patients over 60 years old to maintain at least 30 minutes of brisk walking each day. If you enjoy yoga or cycling, those are also excellent options. These activities not only improve blood circulation, but also enhance blood flow to the prostate, help remove toxins, and support the absorption of beneficial compounds found in pomegranate. Next, reducing stress and getting enough sleep are factors that cannot be ignored. Have you ever stayed up late at night, felt exhausted and stressed, and wondered why your body was not recovering? Chronic stress and poor sleep increase inflammation, disrupt hormones, and hinder the prostate's natural healing process. One of my patients once shared that after learning to relax, practice deep breathing before bed, and maintain a consistent sleep schedule, he noticed a remarkable improvement in nighttime urination frequency and urinary flow. In addition, avoiding inflammatory triggers is very important. Alcohol, tobacco, processed foods, and excessive sugar all create oxidative stress and inflammation in the body, making it harder for the prostate to heal. Instead, prioritize fresh foods that are rich in fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants to help reduce inflammation and enhance the effectiveness of the fresh pomegranate regimen. The key is to combine pomegranate with a healthy lifestyle. When patients follow both elements, I have observed that their prostate recovery happens 2 to 3 times faster compared to those who only consume pomegranate alone. This is not a theory. I once treated a 65-year-old patient who followed the correct pomegranate dosage, walked briskly every morning, and practiced evening meditation to reduce stress. After just 4 months, his nighttime urination significantly decreased, his bloating sensation disappeared, and his prostate levels returned to near normal. He told me that for the first time in years, he felt his body truly breathe and recover. Another point I want to emphasize: a healthy lifestyle does not only benefit the prostate, it enhances overall health. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, stress control, and proper nutrition increase energy, improve mental clarity, and prevent age. Related diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis. In this way, you are not only caring for your prostate, but also investing in a healthy, energetic life as you age. I want you to ask yourself, do you truly care about changing your daily habits to support your prostate? Are you willing to spend 30 minutes a day on your body, adjust your diet, and manage stress to minimize the risk of surgery or dependency on medication? Look at the real stories of the patients I've treated, those who were persistent and followed the right approach, and you will see that real results can be achieved. This is why I always emphasize to my patients, eating pomegranate correctly is the first step, but living a healthy lifestyle is the key to maintaining and accelerating recovery. When you combine scientific nutrition with physical activity, stress management, and avoidance of inflammatory factors, your prostate will naturally adjust, shrink in size, improve function, and enhance your quality of life. If you have followed along this far, I want to remind you not to keep this important information to yourself. Share this video with your loved ones, friends, or anyone over 50 who is experiencing similar issues. This is their opportunity to discover a natural, scientific, safe, and effective solution. Also, make sure to subscribe to the Wellness Unfolds channel to receive more helpful videos about senior health, because the right knowledge at the right time can change your life and the lives of those you love. A healthy lifestyle, combined with precise nutritional therapy, is not only a treatment method, but a way of living that helps you maintain confidence, health, and joy in every moment after the age of 50. When we have discussed the power of fresh pomegranate in restoring prostate health, there is one important thing many people overlook. Natural nutrition can be optimized when combined with smart supporting elements. Imagine you are watering your garden. The amount of water and fertilizer is important, but if the soil is loose, the light is sufficient, and the surroundings are favorable, the plants will grow faster and stronger. Similarly, the pomegranate regimen will reach optimal effectiveness when it is supported by natural supplements that help the body absorb and utilize the valuable compounds in pomegranate more thoroughly. First, one key ingredient is organic watermelon extract, rich in citrulline. This special amino acid helps improve blood circulation, increase oxygen and nutrient delivery to the prostate, and enhance the absorption of anti-inflammatory and hormone balancing compounds found in pomegranate. I once saw a 62-year-old patient who combined the correct pomegranate dosage with watermelon extract and experienced stronger urine flow and fewer nighttime urination episodes after only 2 months. This was not a miracle, but a biological mechanism strengthened by improved circulation and absorption. In addition, the natural support formula includes traditional herbs such as horny goatweed, tonkat ali, fenugreek, and nettle root. These ingredients do not replace pomegranate, but act as supporting hands that accelerate the healing process. Horny goatweed and tonkat ali help naturally regulate testosterone, balancing male hormones without the side effects of medication. Fenugreek has anti-inflammatory properties and increases the absorption of vital nutrients. Nettle root helps reduce the excessive conversion of testosterone into dihydrotestosterone, while improving urinary flow and supporting prostate efficiency. These ingredients work together to create a synergistic effect when the body receives nutrients from pomegranate, combined with improved circulation from citrulline and hormone and anti-inflammatory support from the herbs. The prostate recovery process becomes faster, more stable, and sustainable. This is why I always tell patients that the pomegranate regimen should not be followed in isolation, but intelligently combined with natural supplements for maximum results. Imagine this: a 65-year an old patient came to see me with an enlarged prostate, frequent nighttime urination, and difficulty emptying his bladder. He followed the proper daily pomegranate intake but showed slow progress after 2 months. When I introduced the organic watermelon extract and the herbal support formula, within 1 additional month, his urine flow became stronger, his nighttime awakenings dropped significantly, and he felt a remarkable boost in energy and mood. This is living proof of how natural supplements can amplify the effectiveness of the pomegranate protocol. One key reminder for my patients is that none of these supplements replace fresh pomegranate. Pomegranate remains the foundation, providing Punicagen, Elagic Acid, anthocyanins, and flavonoids, compounds proven by science to restore cellular processes, reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and improve blood circulation in the prostate. The natural supplements simply support absorption, boost circulation, and allowing pomegranate to perform at its best. Another essential note is that combining the pomegranate regimen with these supplements must be done consistently, at the correct dosage and duration. Inconsistent use or skipping ingredients will reduce effectiveness, as the body requires continuous support for prostate tissue to restructure and heal. Therefore, persistence and disciplined adherence are the key factors determining success. If you have followed along this far, I want to remind you that this knowledge can help not only you, but also your loved ones and friends avoid invasive, costly, and side effect prone medical treatments. Share this video and subscribe to the Wellness Unfolds channel to receive more guides on senior health using natural, scientific, and safe approaches. In summary, natural support elements that enhance the pomegranate regimen are not optional. They are an essential part of a comprehensive recovery strategy. When combined correctly, they not only help reduce prostate size and improve urinary function, but also enhance hormonal health, boost circulation, reduce inflammation, and elevate overall quality of life after 50 in a natural and sustainable way. This is clear evidence that prostate care does not rely solely on medication or surgery. It can be achieved intelligently, safely, and effectively at home through scientifically validated natural ingredients. After exploring the entire journey of prostate health together, I want you to pause and reflect. Prostate enlargement is not irreversible. On the contrary, by applying natural methods correctly, combining nutrition, a healthy lifestyle, and smart supplementation, you can completely reverse this process, reduce prostate size, and restore urinary function naturally. In this journey, fresh pomegranate is the silent hero that many men overlook. This is not about industrial juice or random supplements. This is fresh, whole pomegranate consumed in the correct dosage, at the right times, using scientifically proven methods. The Punicagen, Elagic Acid, anthocyanins, polyphenols, and flavonoids in pomegranate help balance hormones, reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and support male vitality while directly influencing essential cellular processes that restore the prostate. However, pomegranate is only part of the larger picture. When you combine the pomegranate protocol with a healthy lifestyle, daily light exercise, stress reduction, sufficient sleep, avoidance of alcohol and processed foods, and natural supplements such as organic watermelon extract, horny goat weed, tonkat ali, fenugreek, and nettle root, the effectiveness increases 2 to 3 times. You will not only improve urinary function and reduce nighttime urination, but also feel more energetic, hormonally balanced, and revitalized overall. I want to emphasize that this is a safe, natural, and scientifically backed solution, supported by clinical research with measurable outcomes. My patients, from 60 to 70 years old, after following the correct regimen, have significantly reduced prostate size, improved sleep and mood, and avoided costly, risky surgeries and dependence on medication. Therefore, if you find this information valuable, do not keep it to yourself. Share this video with loved ones, friends, or colleagues facing prostate issues. Click like so YouTube can spread this message to more people. And most importantly, subscribe to the Wellness Unfolds channel to stay updated on the latest natural research, that helps you live healthier, longer, and happier. Remember that health is your most valuable asset. Understanding correctly, applying properly, and persisting with natural methods can completely transform your quality of life. Let fresh pomegranate and natural support elements become your trusted companions on the journey to prostate health. Take action today, because you deserve restful sleep, vitality, and fulfillment each day. Do not wait. Start with small but correct steps. Follow the pomegranate regimen, maintain a healthy lifestyle, and combine smart supplementation so your prostate can return to a healthy state, helping you regain your sleep, vitality, and the quality of life you truly deserve.